Canada just, in 2025, I want to say October, maybe even earlier than that, a couple guys, this guy right here, they started working on saying some of the stuff in the Bible is hate speech. Okay? Truly. Some of the stuff in the Bible is hate speech. And here's what he had to say. Go for it, Rob.
In this case, the Bible, but there are other religious texts that say the same thing. And somehow say that this is good faith. I mean, clearly there are situations in these texts where these statements are hateful. They should not be used
in the Bible.
Blasphemy.
Or be a defense, and there should perhaps be discretion for prosecutors to press charges. I just want to understand what your notion of good faith is in this context where there are clearly...
Yeah, when you have a country without a constitution, this is what happens. I mean, they don't have the First Amendment.
Let me read this, and then I'm going to come to you. Let me read this, and I'm going to come to you. So, you're hearing this, okay? So, here we go. Canada wants to make quoting the Bible illegal. This is The Spectator, 2 days ago. Easter's almost here, and Canada's Liberal government has chosen the sacred season to display its utter contempt for Christianity. It's currently forcing through the outrageous Bill C-9, which could make it a hate crime to quote from the sections of the Bible. More than 40 civil and religious groups have asked that for the bill's language be clarified and its scope more carefully defined so that religious texts would not be subject to hate crime legislation, but all in vain. After a hot debate in the House of Commons, the Liberals high-handedly ended a conservative filibuster. In fact, fast-tracked the bill. It's now been sent to the Senate to decide if Canada is a kind of a country that wants to turn quoting St. Paul into a criminal act. Ilan.
Yeah, again, Canada doesn't have, they have a Bill of Rights, but they don't have the First Amendment in the way we do. I think you look at Canada during COVID, they were going after churches like crazy. And again, I think this is bigger than politics. I think it's spiritual. I think that Canada has an attack on truth across the board. The world is seeing an attack on truth across the board. Tom has been touching on it. And I think it's a spiritual war. If you can destroy the idea of gender, if you can destroy the idea of man having value, woman having value, the sanctity of a child. Like, when you think about how out of control abortion is, all these things, and now they're attacking the very scripture that's meant to be spread to protect against those evils. They're doing it for a reason. And that's the thing I fear most in the world. And I think people are met now with a binary. Anyone watching, you're met with a binary choice now. You're either going to go down the path of moral relativism, which will lead you to nihilism, a complete destruction of truth, and it will leave you in a void that is empty, a dark void. It will lead to depression. We're seeing it. It will lead to anxiety. It'll lead to all the nihilistic behavior we're seeing, or you will head to a path of truth. And I think the only light I see in all of this is because of these blatant open attacks on Christianity that we're not only seeing in Canada, we've even seen it in our own country. They've gone after churches in our own country. And I think the only benefit to all this is that as that becomes so binary, you really do have a choice. The choice is presented to you by God now. You will either follow me or you will follow that.
Ilan, what were you...
If true Christians were true Christians in this country, none of these sick laws would have been passed. None of these sick laws. And I call them sick. Because they are sick. Because they come from a sick world. Because Satan is sick. He who loses the Lord is sick. We need to come back to Jesus Christ of Nazareth. We need the Lord. The one and only. The one and only. Love the Lord. Love the people the Lord gave you. If you're a husband, you're a father, love your family, no matter what. If you're a mother, you're a wife and a mother, love your family no matter what. You're a brother, you're a sister, love one another no matter what. Love your neighbor, love everyone, pray for everyone, but speak the truth. Speak the truth. Speak the truth. Don't chase the world.